battle has just begun!
Hi, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and I, of course, as usual, am going to have a beautiful X and Y battle. This is going to be a brand new team. Not the same old guff, not the same old wishy-wash Gengar sweep something because he's really good in this generation. No, this is actually a brand new team. It involves Pokemon that I have randomly trained for no apparent reason, just because I want to use them. And I just grabbed them for my box and decided to fight a couple of my friends. These are actually people I know. Well, Anthony is a well-known figure in the Team Aqua group, but for the life of me, I don't remember which one he is, because my memory is about as good as a salad. I have a salad's memory, so I don't fucking remember anybody. Anyway, he's gonna lead with Rotom as I suspected, and I'm gonna lead with Venusaur, who Mega Venusaur can pretty much take whatever is on his team. Like really, like unless he has Hidden Power Flying on his Thunderus or something, which is what I used to do. That was a lot of fun. But he's gonna stay in twice. He's gonna miss the Will-O-Wisp first turn as I go for a Sludge Bomb. Does a lot of damage. And then he's going to land the Will-O-Wisp the following turn, and then I just take him out with Giga Drain. This is a very puzzling move to me, though, because he's trading his Rotom just so that my Venusaur can be burned. But like I said, Venusaur pretty much threatens everything on his team, which is really, really weird to say. But I don't know. I don't know if I would have gone for that. I definitely went for Sludge Bomb, expecting him to switch out, or the Volt Switch out, actually. Volt Switch. But yeah, he just lets his Rotom die, which I'm a big fan of, because Rotom is difficult to take down, and that's fine. I'll gladly be burned. And then his Mandibuzz, we're going to trade some knockoff hits here, which is perfectly fine for me, because I feel like he needs his leftovers more than I need my Black Sludge, because usually Tentacruel just gets up some hazards, and then he's done, or I can save him later for Rapid Spinning. But like early game like this, knockoff, since its power was boosted, it does tons. It does tons to people. His Jellicent switches in on a Scald, and I'm very lucky I get a burn here. I actually hacks him a little bit, but not too much. I mean, how much the burn matters, I don't really know, because I have a Scrafty with Crunch. I don't really know what his set is. If he's like the Smogon defensive Jellicent set, then that could definitely make the difference between a one-hit KO and a two-hit KO. But anyway, I'm just going to get up Toxic Spikes and coax him into using Defog, which he does do. This team does not have a Stealth Rock user. It actually just has Sticky Web and Toxic Spikes, which means Flying types could possibly fuck it in the asshole. Not to be, you know, that's pretty graphic, but basically, but I do have a Metagross, which, combats flying types pretty well, and I also have a Galvantula, which combats flying types. I feel like this team is really well synergized, so I'm just going to Dragon Dance as he switches out into his Jellicent, which is unusual. With a +1 attack, I really believe I can take him out even if he is a defensive set, and judging by how fast that HP is falling, I'm thinking he's more of a special defensive set. I don't really know, but that HP fell super quick. So Scrafty also threatens pretty much everything on his team. But he's just going to paralyze me to be safe as I go for Ice Punch and almost take him out with one hit. I am Jolly Nature, and I do lack a Life Orb. I have leftovers instead, because I'm going for kind of a bulky yet offensive at the same time. It's kind of middle road set. I kind of like it, really, because I think in a later match basically what I'm trying to say is Scrafty at full health can pretty much live any single hit from a heavy attacker just because he's that bulky. Anyway, I do have the Shed Skin. It's going to activate right now. I did want to go for another Dragon Dance to pretty much seal the deal and just sweep him, but I'm going to get paralyzed fully twice, which is no good. And now he's going to go into his big threat, that big old 5th gen threat, Shiny Terrakion. Now I get to look at his butthole as he is he's Terrakioning my face. He's using close combat. And because he went first, that is a clear giveaway that he is Choice Scarfed. And yeah, this actually happens a lot to Scrafty. Scarfed attackers come in and outspeed him after a +1 with DD, and then I retaliate with something appropriate like Bulk Up Talonflame. Now, it is said that Talonflame does not take any skill to use, and I will agree, but the Talonflame I'm using actually has Citrus Berry and Acrobatics, so that I can switch into Stealth Rocks and get my health back. So basically, I can't really use Acrobatics the first, immediately. I can't use Acrobatics immediately because this is going to do half damage, so I have to go for Bulk Up or Flare Blitz. And because I went for Bulk Up, that kind of cancels out the foul play increased damage that it would have done. I actually was really dreading a KO there, but because I got +1 defense, I live it handily. I also do crit his Mandibuzz, which probably definitely helped me. I mean, crits only do 1.5 damage now instead of ×2. In my brain, though, since I'm so used to 5th gen, I was thinking that was ×2 damage, and I was like, fuck, Mandibuzz is bulky, but yeah, I probably could have dealt with him either way. And that +1 defense, not only does it save me from foul play, it saves me from the possibility of being KO'd by Ice Shard, which is incredibly useful. So that means Talonflame is going to go on a little sweep here. Unfortunately, even with the... Well, oh, that's right, he isn't weak to flying, is he? Yeah, that's right, I completely forgot that he wasn't weak to flying. I thought that would be a sure one-hit KO. But I just want to get some damage on him. He lives it because he's not weak to flying. And I was about to compliment Terrakion and, talk about how bulky he is, but that was a +1 Acrobatics from a starter bird. That's like Route 2 material. And I'm just going to finish the game with Metagross, and that is going to be the game. Anthony, I don't remember who you are exactly, but I do remember losing to you a lot, or at least once. He completely shut me down. It was unloadable material. I think he 5-0'd me, 6-0'd me. It was terrible. Completely terrible. Like, I'll take a 3-0. I'll take a 1-0. I'll take a 4-0 if it's good, but if you just sweep me, I don't know. It's not something I feel like is very entertaining for me personally, and this channel is about my entertainment primarily. So if yeah, it's all about me. I'm the king. Actually, I don't know. I feel like that's the way it should be. If you're not enjoying yourself, then what's the point? For a YouTube account, anyway. I don't use that philosophy in life in general, because then I would just be a really terrible person. But anyway, that is a small rant for you guys, and that is the match. And I will see you later, YouTube.